This is Felicity Lawsome. It is now Monday, September 15th, 2057. The time is 23:57 hours. 2 weeks ago, I have graduated from the University of Necrosis. I got my PhD and have been accepted as an intern of the Institute of Revenant. This is the first step to becoming a scientist at one of my favorite labs. Next week, I'll be an intern. But one day, I'll become one of the best scientists that everyone will rely on. Cures for diseases, vaccines, everything. I'll finally be able to help and be useful. Dr. Axel, yes. What? But I thought I wasn't going to be starting until next week. What? A breakout? When did it start? Yes, sir. I'll be on my way. To be continued, I guess. This is Dr. Felicity Lawsome. It is Friday, October 28th, 2057. The time is 09:25 hours. On September 15th, there has been a breakout. This disease has now spread throughout the entire world and has infected 2 million people and killed 500,000. One of them was the head doctor, Xavier Axel. Because I was his intern and knew just as much as he did, I was made head doctor as well as the head scientist in charge of creating a vaccine. This disease is nothing like we've ever seen in a long time. So far, the people who fall victim to the disease are normally around the ages 7 to 50. They experience rare signs and symptoms such as nose bleeding, high fevers that go beyond 140, rash, spots, massive bruising, bleeding under the nails, hallucinations, violent coughing, and more that unfortunately haven't been discovered. And more that have yet to be discovered. We haven't figured out a name for the disease so far, but we're all debating whether or not it has been man-made. Some say it's almost as bad as the bubonic plague many years ago. I have noticed that this disease only affects humans and not animals. Yet, these idiots breathe, Felicity, breathe. Have been testing it on animals anyway. While it does seem as if they have some immunity, it doesn't help our case at all. People are dying, and we're poking and prodding on rats and guinea pigs. What we need to do is see if there are any people who have any antibodies. See if they're immune to the disease. No, we're not calling off the quarantine. That would only speed up the process and, God forbid, wipe out humanity. I'm not going to be the reason that happens. We need people who haven't caught it and people who have caught it. I'm going to need hazmat suits, multiple MRI machines to check the status of the brain. I might need a bunker. This is going to take a while. This is Dr. Felicity signing out. Those idiots. Those fools. Those fuckers had one job. One fucking job. How the fuck do you lose a patient? A sick patient? I asked them to stay with him for monitoring and checking their statistics every 30 minutes, but they fucking lost him. They told me that he wanted some water, but they came back to the room to find him gone. Gone! Gone! What's gonna happen? We don't know where he is. We're screwed. I'm screwed. Jackson, I'm really not in the mood to talk to anyone.
Doctor, Reed's been trying to get a hold of you.
Reed? As in the director? Reed?
Yeah, he said it's pretty urgent.
Jackson, stop beating around the bush and tell me.
He found the missing patient.
He did?
Yeah, and he isn't too happy about it. Said something about...
About what, Jackson?
About you being taken off the case.
Oh, hell no.
Doctor? Doctor, are you there?
Those idiots don't understand what they've done, what they're doing. I found progress when nobody did. I made multiple placebo vaccines. Sure, they weren't the real thing, but at least I did something instead of whining and pacing and having my thumb up my ass. They don't know anything, but I do. See this? This is more than just a placebo. This is just as close to the cure as anything else. I started experiencing the symptoms. I tested positive. And I'm not gonna die yet. It's not my time. Unless I save these people from this curse, I will spit on death's face. You see, when I heard that animals cannot catch this disease, I realized that only the rodents can catch it. So, I found a rat. A sweet little rat gave me this disease, and it has been so good to me. There are a lot of chemicals in this vial. God knows what will happen to me. I haven't had the chance to test it so far because my little rat friend died about an hour ago. So, bottoms up. I saw this on the floor, and I have no idea who the hell I am. But I rewatched the recordings and saw the same woman with the same face as mine. Felicity Lawsome was her name. I can hear her asking me who I am, telling me what to do. It's annoying, but amusing. I saw her notes, too. She replicated the disease and reversed the elements of it, hoping that it would become some form of a cure. But it didn't. She didn't stop to think of the side effects. She told me the pain she felt. Hot flashes, mental disorientation, and I checked as soon as I awakened. Apparently, our nervous system has shut down and we have no emotions. I can't feel any pain. Although, as I was reliving her memories, I remember the anger she felt, the frustration, the disappointment of a director taking away her life's work. It makes me want to spill his blood, make him experience the pain she felt when he stole from her. Oh, she asked me to check the date. It is, Wednesday, March 30th, 2059. Why, Felicity, we have been asleep for, almost 2 years. Huh. How interesting. It seems like you received 800 missed calls from this Jackson fellow. Should I call him back? Very well. Oh my god! Fuck! Jackson.
Felicity? Holy shit, where have you been?
I took a trip. Sorry.
Sorry. We all tried to contact you, but you never replied. When we needed you the most, you were gone.
Well, it's not my fault. Reed took me off the case. If anyone's to blame, it's that privileged jackass of a director.
Felicity, are you okay?
Oh, Jackson. I will be.
Felicity, you're not gonna do what I think you'll do, right?
All revolutions are, until they happen, historically inevitable.
Felicity,